Hello, hello, hello. So I'm bringing up the Brotato, which is from these people. And then here's the Brotato. This is going to be a little game preview on this. Now, if I hit start, of course, it's going to take me into the game, but I want to show you the little options here. Just have a few things here. General, some different stuff here with the sound and the music, and if you have new tracks, I guess. I don't have any new tracks. You know, just some minor, these are just minor things. They're nothing really big. Gameplay, you can do manual aim, which I don't do because everything's kind of auto anyway. And then, you know, there's some other things here you can do. If you play, like me and my nephew started playing co-op, so, you know, of course we want that loot for all of us. And then here, this helps you as far as when you first get the game, you want to play on the low level and you want to get everybody opened up and all that stuff. So I turned down the enemy health, damage, and speed so that I can play through and open up all the characters and get those achievements and stuff. Now, if you don't like that and you're a super better player than me and you want to go in and just play it on the default, then, you know, go ahead and do that. We did that, and that was a lot of fun too. But since I was playing by myself and I wanted to just open everything up before I go to that next difficulty level, I came in here and I did that. So just letting you know, that's what I do a lot of times. I just want to play and have some fun. I don't retry failed waves. You could, but I don't. So, and you'll see nothing much else there to speak of. See, that was the gameplay. So that's really pretty much your options. You can look at your progress here, and this shows you what you've opened up. And I think it tells you, does it tell you how you do it? Let's see. Okay, we haven't done any of that. Kill 300 enemies. Yeah. It's, you know, there's a number of different ways you get these things. A lot of these we opened up just by playing the game, which that's another thing I really liked about this game. You open all this stuff up just by playing the game, just by having a good time. So it's another reason I like it. Now the cost on this game, this base game is $4.99, and then you do get a little more off if you get it with Game Pass, but it has a what was that? Abyssal Terrors DLC. It has a little DLC you can get for $3.59. So, and what it does is it brings in some little, I think it adds some different enemies, some different backgrounds, and I think it also adds some new Tatos. You know, your Brotatoes. I think it adds some new Tatos. Now, I'm not sure about all that it adds, okay? So, if I'm off on that, sorry. Anyway, so you come in here, and you just want to pick a guy to play, and my next guy was going to be Speedy. And you do get a choice, like if you... Let's see, how do I get up there? Oh, here we go. So you can set to co-op or endless if either of those apply to you or you want to use those. You can do those. I haven't been doing that in this because, like I said, I'm just trying to get everything opened up. I talked about that previously. But here, now you start, and in the first... At first in the game, you really don't start with so many guys open. I think you start with like 2 or 3 guys, and then as you play, you open everything else up in the game. Like I said, that's one of the great things about this game. As you play through, you open stuff up, and that, to me, that makes it a lot more fun. You're being rewarded as you play instead of being rewarded for spending money, you know? So I'm just going to say it. That's just the truth. All right, so here we go. We're going to pick Speedy. Now let's see, he gets speed, he gets melee damage for every speed you have. Okay, so I really need to focus on melee weapons then, really. Let's see, a good melee weapon, believe it or not, is the spear and the jousting lance. The spear has 350, it's melee, but it has good range. So I think I'm going to start with the spear, and then I'll go with whatever they start giving me. So we'll just do, there we go, we'll just do some quick spearing. Die, 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 die. He is fast though. That is advantageous. I can just kind of circle around. Da, da, da. Come Come on. Oh, I finally did level. I didn't think I was going to get to for a minute. Alright, so probably on him, his speed is 30. You could build it up more. I think in this case, do I want to up his attack speed or his range? I'm going to be doing mainly melee, so I'm going to go attack speed. See what my options are. I thought he said, hold on a second. 1 melee damage for every 2% speed. Right, so I really should stick to the melee weapons like this. This is good because you get to knock them back. That pushes away some of the more stubborn enemies. And you get pickup range on all the green stuff. So I'm going to get that. I'm going to save the lumberjack shirt because I want that. There's some stuff that goes with that that makes that a good deal. So the revolver, we're going to let that go. Let's roll. Okay, scissors are good because they're medical. And you'll notice the life steal on them is 40%. So if you're going to go melee, the scissors are a good melee choice. Is this melee as well? Yes, it is. It's the lightning shiv. Let's lock that in. Hitting an enemy removes 5% of their speed. Max 20%. That sounds like that would be good. I only lose 3 speed. Okay, I will try it. And I'm locked in, so let's go. Yes, die. This guy just runs so fast. I can just run into people without meaning to and take unnecessary damage. And these initial waves are short too, so it's a little harder to earn your leveling money. But in this case, I did manage. Let's see. So now here on the leveling, like this, when you level, if you don't like any of these, which I'm not saying all these are bad, these are actually okay. But if you didn't like them, you can roll here to improve them, or hopefully improve them. Remember, this is random. I'm sorry. This is a random roll. So you may get all junk or not. You just don't know. Now for me personally, right here on this one, I don't think I need to re-roll. I think this is fine. I'm going to go more attack speed. Let's see, 32. I think the scissors, I really like the shirt and the scissors. I can't get both, so I'm going to get the scissors. And I'm kind of done, you know. Okay, so we'll re-roll, see if we get something good here. The slingshot. I really don't want the slingshot, so I'm going to re-roll again. Notice it costs me a little bit more, but at this level, it's not a big deal. That's a melee weapon. That's good. Even though it's a primitive melee weapon, it's still a melee weapon, so. Alright. So you're just trying to buy stuff in the store that help you. Now sometimes, like I said, I will run through and do stuff that may not even make sense, and maybe it doesn't make sense, but I do it anyway. So. And I really shouldn't hang out in that corner when there's not anybody there to kill. Look at that, I got me a box. Woo. The trees leave you little presents. So that's good. Okay, we're running out of time. Come on, dudes, die. Okay, the scared sausage. Attacks have a 25% chance to deal burning damage. So that's worthwhile. I don't know why they call it the scared sausage, but I take it. Because then later when you get those other things that work on burning, that's a good thing. Okay, out of these, I'm going to take the HP regen. And out of these, I'm going to get the weapon. And the weapon, because I like to fill up my weapons. Oh, I can get the shirt. We'll get the lumberjack shirt. Let's re-roll, see if we get anything good. Now, there's a better shiv. That's not bad. This one, I can improve my sharp tooth with this sharp tooth. That's elemental damage, and I lose dodge. I am using the lightning shiv, so that might be worthwhile. Alright. So I think you probably get the idea, and if you, you know, if you need to see more, you can watch, of course, my other video But I'm going to continue to play this out, but if you don't want to watch it all, you don't have to. But once I start one of these, I like to go ahead and just play through the whole thing. Because I'll get a little achievement at the end, and I'll open something up. So I'm going to go ahead and just play through these waves. And I'll get us there to the end so you can see that. But I like these... yeah, this is working much better now. I finally have the tree. Oh, I didn't drop anything. Okay, this one I don't usually get. I just don't. Something about it, I don't like it. Because when you do piercing damage, it pierces through, but it doesn't really do as much damage. Anyway, it just doesn't sound as good to me. So I'm going to recycle the pumpkin. Anything good here? Melee damage and attack speed. Well, I'm going to go back to attack speed again. Keep going back to that well. I'm going to get the lightning shiv. I'm going to get this sharp tooth. Now see, that upgraded my original sharp tooth, so that's good. And I can re-roll to see what else we get. Oh, and the circular saw. Now these, if you're doing melee, these are great because, again, they do lifesteal like the scissors. So those are very good. The boiling water, 2 elemental damage. I do have a couple of elemental items there. And I'm going to lose 1 HP. I'll think about it. Probably will do it. I'll probably make that trade-off. Because damage is very important. Pardon me, my phone went off if you heard the beeping. Anyway. How many waves do I have to go? 15 waves. These waves are pretty fast. It's another good thing about this game. It's pretty fast. In between waves, if you need to go get something to eat or, you know, use the bathroom or do anything, you're clear, you're good to go. So that's always a good thing, too. And I don't know if I should maybe skip through this or not. Like I said, it's a game preview. I'm just showing you where I've played and how I play and, you know, trying to show you the different options here. Are any of these good? Well, they gave me crit chance. I guess that's good. Dodge is good. I guess I just wanted something that did real damage or more damage. But crit chance, if you have a high crit, you can do a lot of damage that way. Alright, let's go with it. Engineering. You know, last time I was disappointed. Engineering didn't do that much for me. I know. I'm talking to myself now. I'm debating. So, but let's go ahead and get it. Because if I get turrets and stuff, it will be worthwhile. Okay, so I have the certain... What did the most damage for me? This did 101 damage. Now, I don't care about the scissors. They don't have to do a lot of damage. When they do damage later, they'll give me lifesteal, so it's okay. So this did 26 damage, this did 14, 77, and this did 40. Why did the stick do so much? It did better damage. How interesting. I could drop... I'm going to drop one of the gray ones, so it's not going to be the scissors, though, I don't think. Because I think I'll get a chance to upgrade them. If I don't, fine. But I'm going to drop this for now. I'm going to grab the saw. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, except this is the Brotato, so you're like a little tater man running around. These have to do with elemental damage. I'm just not sure that they're worth that much to me. Let me see my guy again. Sometimes I have to look and remind myself what I should be focusing on. So I should be focusing on speed. Right. And melee damage. That's what I really should be focusing on. Okay. Speed and melee damage. So, you know what? I'm not going to even waste money on those things. And not that either. Okay. See, that's melee damage. So that's worthwhile. That's speed. That's worthwhile. The knife is no good. Okay, well... I'm going to have to end this here, so thanks for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I will catch you later.
This has been an OwwThatSmarts production. Game over.